G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my Origin Game 2 predictions video. Really excited for this one. Obviously, the Queensland Maroons getting it done last week in a very tight match. Same scoreline as Game 1 in 2019, and we saw how that series panned out. Very different style with, I believe it was Perth for Game 2 last year, where the Blues absolutely smashed the Maroons. But this year, Game 2 will be in Sydney. Big favour for the Blues there, and I'll be heading to that one. Let's get through my tips, predictions. Looking forward to this video, and yeah, let's get straight into it.
Cheers, bro. Subscribe to Entertainer. Who's going to get the All-Stars tonight? Yeah, I like to entertain now.
Now, last week, I thought the game wasn't great. The atmosphere was a little bit dull. Adelaide Oval gets a bit of an experiment there, and I don't think they'll be heading back, not for a while anyway, especially for Origin. I thought the Maroons were good in the first half, but I didn't think they were great. A lot of people thought that they were still on top, and people who even weren't Queenslanders, like Phil Gould, I haven't watched much Channel 9 commentating, but his commentating, it wasn't biased. It was the complete opposite. A lot of people say he's biased towards New South Wales and Penrith, but his commentating led saying that Queensland are still in this. And I thought we are, but I thought that the Blues would go on to win it. I tipped the Blues, but yeah, the Maroons got it done, and happy there. Anyway, let's get into these sides. So we have James Tedesco at captain, with Boyd Cordner being forced out of the side. Big talks going on about Boyd Cordner's career at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that and just how much game time he gets in 2021 due to the concussions throughout his career. Starting fullback for the Maroons, AJ Brimson, who had a decent game and scored probably the best try of the match in my opinion, is out. Or Damien Cook's try was pretty good, but I think AJ Brimson off that kick was awesome. But anyway, Valentine Holmes is back in the Origin arena for his first game. He scored 8 tries in 5 games previously, so he's a try-scoring machine. Normally plays on the wing, though, so it'd be interesting to see how he goes in that fullback role. But I'm looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it. He's found a little bit of form this season, but he hasn't been at his best, and hopefully at the big stage against Tedesco, who'll be captaining the side. Kurt Capewell, he's up against Clint Gutherson. Now, he was fantastic the other night. He was in doubt, but a lot of people said he'd play. A lot of people also said he's not fit enough. Looking like he'll play. He's been named, so really exciting there. You've got Cameron Munster up against Cody Walker, with Luke Keary being dropped. Now, Luke Keary, for mine, he had a good game, and I'm not saying this is a Maroons supporter, but I actually really think that Luke Keary played good in the first half, and then he kind of went to sleep in the second half. Now, in saying that, I think he definitely deserves another chance. I think Cody Walker looked great off the bench. Not sure how he can go for the full 80 minutes, but Cody Walker up against Cameron Munster. In our forwards, we've got Dynamis Louis up against Daniel Saifidi. You've also got unchanged for the most part there. You have got Moe Fotuaika coming up against Isaiah Yeo. In for Boyd Cordner, also a Rooster, Angus Crichton. Payne Haas goes to the starting side, with Junior Paulo dropping to the bench. And Nathan Brown, in Parramatta Eel player, in jersey number 16, will make his Origin debut. I mentioned Luke Keary on the reserves, with Regan Campbell-Gillard, Cameron McInnes and Stephen Crichton. But I've heard Stephen Crichton can't play. I think he's got an injury, but I'm not too sure on that, so don't quote me on that. In our reserves, Corey Allen, Brenko Lee, Josh Kerr. Josh Kerr, I'd really like to see get some game time. I would put him in for... It's a hard choice. Maybe, maybe Jaden Sewer. But anyway... Wayne Bennett had a fantastic halftime chat when we were down 10-0, and obviously the Maroons came out on top 18 points to 14. Very close game in the end, and a lot of people say that it's controversial that the whistle was blown, but I guess my argument is that you had 40 minutes to score, and you didn't score those points in that 40 minutes. The refereeing was okay. It was average. NRL refereeing these days, I've just got to get used to. It's just not what it was for me. But those are the starting sides. We've seen the Maroons win game 1. So who's going to win game 2? Guys, in this game, I think it'll be really high scoring. I've got a feeling that this game will have plenty of points in it. I think that Queensland are massive outsiders once again at $3.50. I think they were at $3.40 at kickoff last week. So for them to be at this price is absolutely mental. Origin is also very good when it has a deciding match. But at the same time, I just think the Blues are a little bit cocky here. I just think that they've made a few changes that they think will work, which won't particularly work. I've mentioned a couple of them and I won't get into them again. But I'm going to take the Maroons here, and I think that the Maroons will win 1-12. I think that Valentine Holmes will make a good impact back into the side. AJ Brimson was massive last week. Kurt Capewell, whether he can back it up, will be the difference. I'm going to take the Maroons by 8. I'm going to take Maroons, so again by 4 last week. I'm going to take 30 points to 22. I really do think that both these sides have some very good attack. The issue with the Blues for mine, and I understand the argument that you've got players who are playing out of position like Jack White and your Clint Gutherson, but it's just forwards coming off the bench. You've got Dale Finucane, you've got Junior Paulo, you've got Nathan Brown and Isaiah Yeo. Whereas we've got Ben Hunt, who doesn't play at forward, and then we've got then you've got your 3 forwards. So you've got someone who's versatile who can slip in there. There's no one, if someone was to get injured, I guess you could put maybe Isaiah Yeo at centre for Whiten or Gutho if he's injured, because that happens in Origin. Injuries are part of Origin. I just don't know about this depth, but I think Queensland win. I'm taking 2 first try scorer bets. Now, my first try scorer, going with my gut here, is Clint Gutherson from the Eels. I think he had an average game last week, not very good, and I think that he'll be up for a big one. He's at $15 to score the first try. My other pick, he's also at $15, playing on the wing. He'll get plenty of ball this game. I'm going with Phillip Sami. Obviously, Xavier Coates had a fantastic try scoring on debut, but I feel like he might be quiet in regards to try scoring. No tries from Xavier. But I do think that Phillip Sami and Clint Gutherson might score at any time. My multi for this game, obviously I'm going to take the Maroons to win into Phillip Sami at any time. He's paying $3.30. The more I think about it, I'm leaning towards Daniel Tupou as a try scorer, but I'm not going to go with it. I'm definitely going to take the overs if they're... Where are the points? Total match points, over 39. Oh, well over. I'm taking the overs. I think it'll be a high-scoring game. And we're going to take Queensland plus... Take them at the plus 9.5. Does that increase or decrease our odds? That goes there. Sorry, guys. No, they stay the same anyway, so we'll leave that one out of it. We'll go race to 20. And we'll go race to 40 neither. I don't think either of these teams will get 40. And I could see Queensland winning both halves, but I won't chuck it in. Let's go with this. I think it's a safe one. So we're going to go with Phillip Sami anytime into Queensland Maroons to win. So that wraps up the Origin series. And then we're going to go with over 39.5 total points in the match. And neither team to score 40 points. That's paying $15.25. Hopefully one of those first try scorers also gets up for you. Looking forward to attending this match. Should be a close game. Could be a 2-pointer. Who knows? Could be a golden pointer like it almost was last year. Obviously sitting there last year when James Tedesco heartbreakingly won the series for the New South Wales Blues. Was a tough pill to swallow. I was all excited and stuff, but not for the Blues. Just like being in the moment. So hopefully the vlog isn't too aggressive for you guys tomorrow. But looking forward to it. Should be a great game of footy. And as I said, my other try scorers that I'd back if I was to pick some more, I reckon Cameron Munster will get man of the match. That's my pick. Cameron Munster, man of the match. And anytime try scorer, I'm going to go with... I think I backed Tyson Frizzell last week at $5. I'm going to give him another shot. Tyson Frizzell anytime into Felice Kafusi at $8 anytime as well. So Felice Kafusi... Tyson Frizzell, Clint Gutherson, and Philip Sammy are my 4 best try scorers. And I'm taking the Maroons to win the series tomorrow night in Sydney in what's considered a bit of an upset. We're considered as underdogs once again, and we love that role. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you do comment your Origin predictions below, and I'll see you guys for the game day vlog tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.